The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. And he lines up a cross. Well, there was a time when broken metatarsals became an integral part of the story surrounding England's bid to conquer the world, and this man suffered that fate back in 2002. And it was a major national trauma at the time.
It was, but such was the presence and influence of David Beckham because of what he did in qualifying for the tournament too, Peter. Captain, talisman.
It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Pull it. Spread it left. And that's been drilled in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Foot in. Ernest. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Not the most convincing of passes. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Beckham. Japan could counter-attack here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pinches it off him. Now it's Maradona. Spread out to the left. Japan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Lizarazu. Over to the left. And it's Kostic. Can he get it through? Kostic in acres of space. Oh, what a climb! And he's done it! First blood drawn. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
It's a good spell of possession, this. He's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kostic.
Japan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Baresi. Lizarazu. That's a good ball out wide. Kostic. Quick look, then plays it in. Oh no, this does not look good. Played back. Oh, smashing header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Maradona. Pull it. Kostic. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Bastoni, and it's Roberto Carlos. He's shifted it to the flank. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind.
Japan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Beraldo is the team's great visionary. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Ah, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And it's Maradona. Beckham. That's a shade optimistic. Kostic. Forlan. No way through there. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, it's Dembele. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Oh, that's delightful. He's going for goal! Good effort, and it is right on half-time.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Los jugadores están entrando al campo de juego.
And the action is back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down...
It's Maradona! Magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the second half is off to a flyer. What do you think now about that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper. He was never going to get to that.
Japan get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Hernes. Now it's Forlan. Messi. Forlan. Beraldo. Hernes. Played out wide. Look at the Hernes! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now they can clear their lines. Pings it across.
Japan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Looks to the other side.
Japan are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Oh, it's Dembele. Tries to play it through. That has been cut short.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Shapes to shoot! Messi. Looking for the run. Now it's Maradona. Played out to the left flank. Perez providing an outlet on that flank.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Maradona. And the finish! It's a goal kick.
Cambio.
Japan choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Japan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Dembele was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Hernes. Perez has a shot! Decent enough try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Now it's Hullet. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, what has happened here? Crossed in again. Up he goes! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
That was lovely, that.
He's away! And he shoots! And that would have won it.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Hullet going face-to-face with his great rival. Maradona has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Beraldo wins the duel this time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Kostic. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's good play from him.
Played it early. Big header! Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Japan can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Japan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Dembele demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. And this is Maradona. And he's had a hit. And that's off target.
Se agregarán 5 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Bastoni. Adams. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Roberto Carlos. Beckham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, played right into his path. He's through and all alone! He's had a shot! No, he's missed it.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
So here comes the substitution. And the referee brings it to a close. Japan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Out towards the flank. Little pass back. Knocks it out wide. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Messi is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Just off target.
Alexander-Arnold certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Spread it left. Now it's Savinho. And it's Serginho. Savinho is wide and looking to get onto this. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Forlan is steaming forward. Serginho. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Perez. Look at the space. Fallen! Yamal, foot in. Looking for the run. Maradona. Now that's well seen too. Neither side yet able to find the net. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Baresi. Argentina are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Hernus. Maradona. Now Hernus. Now, can they get him away? Azar. Yamal. Now it's Bale. In with the challenge. Costa Curta. And it's Perez. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Spread out to the left. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's really good play on the right. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Oh, terrible pass. Aimed beyond the defence. 15 minutes till half-time. And he was quick to react. Played out to the left flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hernus. Hernus! And that certainly packed a punch. Savinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get onto this? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's ambitious. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There will be a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, can he get onto this? Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Costa Curta. Whatever he had in mind, that was not... Big chance! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
After 43 minutes is...
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bale. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Rice. And it's Messi. Now who's going to be first to this? That has not gone well. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with the...
And he's let fly. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He shifted it to the flank. He's picked his way through. And he's cut it out. Perez. Maradona. It's Perez. Now it's Forlan. That's been cut out. Well played. Messi. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Hernes. Beckham. Adams. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. And a chance! Still chasing the game, trailing by one.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Forlan. Now it's Perez. Maradona. He's going for goal! Oh, a very decent attempt. Savinho has found the net here, of course. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Hernes! Hernes! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Japan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution for Japan. Number 10, Diego Forlan. Coming on to replace him is number 9,
And it's Serginho.
Erling Haaland. Substitution in
Defence
progress.
just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Perez. Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Haaland. Baresi. Japan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Savinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bit too much weight on the pass. Haaland. Here's Maradona. Not the most accurate pass. Nice, ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Caught offside that time.
Japan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Substitution for Japan. Number 11, Messi. Number 13, Hannes. Coming on the field,
Serginho.
number 42, Musiala. Number 14, Hirotoshi Nakata. Substitutions
Baresi.
taking place.
Maradona demonstrating his defensive quality. Haaland! Rice. That has been slung wide. Japan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Perez. Costa Curta. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Foden, nicely shaped cross. It's a goal kick. Adams. Can he get it through? Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Japan must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Played out wide. Now it's Nakata.
Japan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
It's Bale! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for Japan, number 20.
Time for a change in personnel. Griezmann coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact.
Big header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Costa Corta.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Perez. Bale. Can he get on the end of this? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Fallen! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Nakata. Conte gets it away. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Hazard, and he's managed to get free. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Look at the space here. There's the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Sané has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this forward line, either looking for the through ball on the counter or taking on his man and going on his own.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And that's not going to trouble anybody. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Sané. Oh, that's delightful. Odegaard! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, there's a probing ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Odegaard. Threads one in. Thinks about the... Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Sané clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, no joy this time. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Japan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Griezmann gets into a good position. Oh, it's come loose. Conte. That has been slung wide. Now it's Forlan. Maradona.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nakata. It's Nakata! Spread it left. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
He can run onto that. He's got away. Sané! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nakata. Nakata really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to...
He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well...
Beckham! Just off target. Perez. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And that has put paid to that. Odegaard. Out to the left it goes. And it's Griezmann. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Konate. And he's intervened well there. Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold. Over to the left. Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? And he skips past his man. Hazard. He's found a way through. It's Hazard! Perez. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Sané. That's a delicate pass. There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Japan really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter.
Everyone,
The manager's
please
going to have to
welcome
come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
And we are back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
The ball goes in. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. And it's Maradona. Now it's Villa. Sané. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. David Villa has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Beckham. Now it's Hazard.
Oh, really well played.
Looking for the run. And it's ended up in no man's land.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Foden. He's tried one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Griezmann. Coming on to replace him is number 42, Musiala.
Camavinga. Quarter of an hour into the second half. No way through there. He's looking wide, and it's Hazard. Japan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Terrific header! He's got a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Konate attempts a clearance. Decent chance! Deftly away. And smartly reclaimed. Hazard. Now it's Villa. Now it's Villa. Oh, perfectly measured that. David Villa is fouled.
Substitution for Japan, number 10.
Bastoni has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
Coming on the field,
Japan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Substitution in progress.
Costa Curta. Just about up to 75 minutes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He can run onto that. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
David Villa! Hazard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming. Yamal. Now it's Villa. Can he get it through? Foden. He takes a shot!
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes a substitution. Japan are looking to go forward now. Yamal. Chance here to counter. Tries to pass it through. Haaland is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Beraldo is the guilty party there. Maradona. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. Back into the middle.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
So what can they make of this? 4 added minutes on the board. Yamal. And he's on his way! Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, and he shoots! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 23.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think
And that will be the final act. Japan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that interception was most necessary.
he read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Messi, in by... There's the header! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kane. Ekitike. Played out towards the right wing. Ernest. Beckham. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's had a hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pinches it off him. He's found a way through. Good ball, good take. And he's managed to get free. He's on it, can he get away? And he's heaved it away. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Opts for safety.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, what's he giving here? Japan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. You like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Ernest. Now, what about a counter-attack? That pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Played out to the left flank. Perez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
No, he's not getting past him there. It's Kane! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Ernest. And it's Perez. Perez proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Maradona. Nicely weighted ball.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Yamal. And Koundé. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Shot a goal! And he nearly went all the way.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
Now it's Saka. And back to the keeper. Perez. No way through there. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a good-looking delivery. Oh, super ball. Back in once. He gets big. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And he's in on Messi! And now they can spring out of defence. Beckenbauer. That has been slung wide. Now it's Maradona. Now it's Forlan. It's Forlan! Deftly away. And that's definitely not his best. Ekitike. Played out to the right. He's found a way past. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to pass it through. Pass somewhat off target. Hernus. And it's Beckham. And there is the half-time whistle.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Japan could counter-attack here. Rodri. Oh, that's delightful. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's forced to go back. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Flings it across. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. Perez being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication.
Maradona! It's in! Just 1 in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
After 57 minutes,
We have got ourselves a game here.
number 20.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Maradona.
Diego Maradona.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Almost an hour gone. Beckenbauer. Perez is onto it in a flash. Yamal. Saka. And this is Messi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Substitution.
Griezmann coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Costa Curta. Now Hernus. To Beckham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. The referee's awarded a free kick. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Beckham. Beraldo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Messi.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Barcelona have a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Musiala. And it's Kane. Ekitike looking understandably energised after his goal. Ekitike! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ekitike really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Number 10, Diego Forlan.
Messi with a short one.
Number 9, Erling
Japan
Haaland.
are looking to go forward now. Haaland. He's a sharp little ball here.
Japan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's picked his way through, delivered with... Oh, smashing header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So there's going to be another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Messi. Coming on the field is number 42, Musiala.
Japan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. That's very neat. Decent chance! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And it's Beckham. Now there's a fine ball. Ekitike. Vitinha. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. Skims one in. And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Vitinha, nicely spread. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Vitinha. He's looking wide. Messi gets into a good position. Foot in. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Ball driven towards the far post. Not the most accurate pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Japan have very little in the way of excuses here. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You can almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
Messi. Trippier. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Bastoni. And the pass is intercepted. He's gone! Oh, crossbar! Pedri. Grimaldo spots it and intercepts. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Maradona. Forlan. Beraldo is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's going for goal! They want to be quick to recover this. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's found a way past. And here's Bale. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Caicedo. Bale, he has found the way through. And he's got his cross in. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Japan really could have done without this. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Borussia Dortmund have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while.
Forlan! And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one.
Messi. Maradona. He's chosen to go back. Messi tries to play it through. Can he spark a counter here? Looking for options for movement. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Trippier. Pedri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Maradona. Picked, shot a goal! Pedri. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's found a way through.
Well, this is intriguing. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, the ball's gone astray. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Great vision. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Beckham plays it short. Now it's Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi, Beckham. Trippier with the clearance. Now it's Bale. And that's put paid to a promising move. Costa Curta. And that has been cleared. Tries from distance. And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps in the back.
Caicedo. To Marquinhos. And it's Bale. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. And we're underway again.
Japan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Pedri gets a good foot in there. He's in it face to face with... And a chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Borussia Dortmund are to... Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Beckham. Costa Curta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Griezmann. Beckham. Opts for safety. And it's Pedri. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Mbappe. It's Bale!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Grimaldo with the short one. Oh, it's played into the area. Pinches it off him. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Japan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. twitch, not a blink.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Costa Curta.
Borussia Dortmund have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's a sharp little ball here. Japan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And this is Forlan. Aims beyond the defence. Haaland gets flagged offside. Played out wide, and it's Trippier. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Maradona.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
To Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Maradona.
Japan are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Oh, sweet feet. Beraldo gets a foot in here. Beraldo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Haaland. Haaland, he's picked his way through. Pedri. Pedri has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 22, Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 9.
Japan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Ruben Dias. Trippier. And it's Marquinhos. And Caicedo. Grimaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Bale gets into some space. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is number 21, Rodrigo. Substitutions taking place.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. They get a throw in. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Rodrigo picks it up out wide. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Beckenbauer, Costa Curta. Beckenbauer, now Costa Curta. Beckham. Roberto Carlos. That has ended up in no man's land.
Added time.
Marquinhos. Distributed tidily. And no, he's seen through all of that. Haaland. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Decent chance! Oh, that's a waste. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Pedri has created one goal already. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Ronaldo. That's been cut out, well played. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will.